Welcome back, y'all. My name is AJ, and I'm here to yap about Higurashi when they cry. Chapter 4. Himatsubushi. I am once again joined by my straight man, Griffin. Say hello, Griffin.
Hi, how's it going? I'm Griffin. How y'all doing now?
I'm tired. Last time, you recapped a bunch of
I'm
information.
talking to them.
Last time, we recapped a lot of information we know. So I'm just gonna get on with it.
Yeah, good.
Waking up in a cheap hotel in the city was by no means pleasant. Or even during the long camping trips we had at grade school, I wanted to get home quickly, counting the days left on my fingers. Waking up this morning, I was somehow reminded of that. It was neat to be with my wife, but she gave birth, particular type of homesickness. Productive member of society as a public servant bound to fulfill his duties. It was pathetic indeed. Negative emotions faded as I downed my breakfast, but just wisely not half bad. Meanwhile, informant with what she had provided would be tonight. Till then, she couldn't be just lazing around. Oishi Ganagans were protecting the dam's construction in various ways. Strategy of improving political relations could be categorized in those two major forms, combative and peaceful. Guards the former as attempting law enforcement in check, they appealed to public sympathy by highlighting oppressive and humane tactics of police and brutality of the white squads. Later, peacefully routes stressed how precious the natural surroundings Hinamizawa was, seeking people who oppose the dam on environmental grounds. Part of the village Hinamizawa celebrated zoologists and botanists, as well as environmental groups that advertise the nature of the surrounding town. According to news, in recent years, there have been a group calling itself Hinamizawa Nature Watching, set up for free sites. Like to have taken advantage of the opportunity, but when I called the village administrative offices, they said it was too late to apply for a tour. They were still undecided when to be doing another one.
そうですか。次回の募集はありませんか。残念です。
あんた、環境保護団体さんですか？それとも雑誌さんの人？
いえ、個人です。
個人？観光ですかね？
観光みたいなものです。美しい自然を写真に残すのが趣味なんで。雑誌でとても貴重な自然が残っていると読んだので、楽しみにしていたのですが。
This article that said it's written in it, but I haven't actually read it. The ad-lib line not going to work. However, contrary to my expectations, we're going to seek to laugh happily.
ならあんた、検査来なさい。村はちょいと慌ただしいけど、歓迎しますよ。
ぜひそうさせていただきます。ありがとうございます。
あんた、明日は何ですか？お車？もしそうだったら、先にナンバーを聞いておきますよ。台湾ないんですがね。
I related to the checkpoint that is set up on the way to the village. Again, my license plate number are most likely hidden in various ways. So if I use a car bar from the prefecture, I was lost somewhere. Okay, I'll tell him that night plumber. The only Ghost Guardians was behind this incident. There was no guarantee that I would be able to find out who it was. I had to play it safe, so I elected to refrain from using the car.
いえ、実は車ではないんです。バスか何かがあれば、それで行きたいのですが。
バスならありますよ。もうすぐ廃線になってますそうですがね。そんでいらっしゃい。沖宮の駅から出ますよ。
ありがとうございます。探してみることにします。
ほんと、いつ来ます？南沢さん、初めて？初めての土地じゃ、いろいろとご不安でしょう。教えてくれりゃ、誰か行かせていろいろご案内させますよ。
そんな、そこまでしていただくのは申し訳ないです。
気にせんでください。これも村の自然さ守るためのPRなんですから。
Tick, the pussy button. I can't do with such the strength that that the fucking edits used to do. Dan side projects. Having an interest in natural environments surrounding the village tied to peaceful type of PR the village was using. I was a bit against having a watchdog attached to me, but that might actually work out in my favor. entire village was fired up by the dam protest, so I might be lucky enough to hear some especially candid opinions from residents. Even though there's no real reason for me to refuse their offer.
本当によろしいのでしょうか。でしたら本当に助かります。
After I was shown the bus schedule and directed to which bus I should get on, somebody would come meet me at the bus stop in the village. Sure, anybody else like taking interest, there's no doubt they bring me somewhere in the anti-dam information center. Then, over a cup of tea, they try to indoctrinate me, accepting their principles and beliefs. Oh, that was the aim. There'll be a lot of freebies involved. The world's about a give and take, after all. I could be going in this suit. Pulled some plain clothes out of my travel case and changed it to something more casual. That, to calming down by watching some local television, I felt the hotel and set out for Konomiya Station. But felt I would be soon discounted certainly didn't look that way. More enough trips on the schedules and the number of passengers was by no means sparse. Main link to Okinobiya, this town in the area. The type of passengers who stood out with older folks who didn't look like they could drive and housewives didn't seem like they had a license. The area was submerged at the bottom of the lake. It wouldn't matter if there was a bus route. This is why I wasn't going to be discontinued on the natural scheme of things. Could catch a glimpse of the government's intent of cutting off their means of transportation in the village by emptying it out sooner. Makes sense. According to documents, talks between the Ministry of Construction and locals broke down quite early. The government decided it was hard to take an aggressive stance on the matter. It was like the fairy tale with the north wind and the sun trying to get out the traveler remove his cloak.
Ha!
I remember that from the future. Wait. I'm so in live in Tokyo. As long as the village should take out 2 boonies like this, Riki's like, I really like that story. I should have all my protagonists know about it. Okay, living here without any huge problems. This role will be discontinued at the end of the financial year. Thank you for your patronage up to this point. We look forward to your continued patronage on our other lines. Okonomiya Transportation. Getting lazy at the notice of discontinued service posted inside the bus, I counted down the number of stops until the designated one. Along the way, we passed through the checkpoint before without stopping. I knew what time the bus was coming, so I opened the barricade ahead of time. Fear I was enemy territory. Palms and at some point become coated in thin film of sweat.
浮田水道前へ、浮田水道前へ、お降りの方はいらっしゃいませんか?
I already pressed the stop request button. The designated stop was announced. Notice numerous passengers we get off here meant that it must be a quite remote place. In actuality, the stop I was getting off was normally run down. I couldn't tell it was barely used. As soon as I stepped out, an intense atmosphere completely different than the interior of the bus assailed my body. Right now, Ushi and Honda weren't beside me. That's why at present I was alone in the middle of enemy territory. My adversaries probably saw just an ordinary tourist, but that was nothing more than a ruse. But it was some mistake my true identity was exposed. I thought back terrifying words I heard the Sada prefectural office, that if somebody was attacking Hinamizawa with a knife, there wouldn't be any evidence left behind.
What?
It seems suspicious, did I? My clothing was currently casual. That could
Are you gonna get in a knife fight?
Huh?
Is he gonna get in a knife fight?
No, it's the example Oishi used earlier.
Yeah.
Various things needed for hiking. Still only June. Maybe it was unusual, but the sun was shining down like early middle of summer. So we're close to what, Nagashi? So I'm guessing we're close to the first incident. Okay.
Yeah, it's close to Wataganashi, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so normal tourist. It's normal. Is there anything to see about me? Do I look like the imposter? I think I turned around to look at the bus that was departing. Hey, Jesus Christ!
Hey! I know those eyes.
Shit, that got me.
It's just keeping you on your toes. Like, alright. They must be bored to hell now. Hit him.
Shut the fuck up. Give me a minute. Holy shit. Give me a minute. Oh. That's horrifying. They just all stare at him. Like a
Yeah.
It's like a hive mind. Maybe it is a hive mind, like a literal hive mind.
Hmm.
Would that be possible?
Oh yeah, sure will.
Well, yeah, sure, it would be the queen bee.
The hive mind. Hmm.
Cause like they're all so in sync. Like unity is unity and community, but this is like unnatural levels of all in the right step.
They're all just staring.
You got damn bro, you got the whole squad staring.
Get the whole squad laughing.
Okay, if we're staring right at me, and then they see right through my proud little outfit.
They're staring right at me, aren't they?
Looking down on me. I know what you are! You know, like kneels in front of me, open air bus. All the rain down with stares. Now then we're saying a word. All the more. The silent stares told me more than million words could. Hurry up and go back to Tokyo. You outsider.
Go back to Tokyo.
私は
There was no reason for me to speak. My quiet voice was drowned out by the sound of the engine. This bus tormented me, set out slowly, as doing more than enough to intimidate me. Spit off. Stop staring at me with those big ol' eyes. Symptom was swept against the rise of my entire body. According to the documents of the village, I seem wary of outsiders. Population was small as well. They saw a familiar face, so it would be quick to identify that face as an outsider. The thing is, they warmed up to Keiichi, like, really fast. At least on the outside. He didn't, like, everyone knew his name. Everyone seemed to generally like him. And, like, despite anything that's happened between him, Mion, and Rena, I know deep down they really care about him. So, maybe he has to have ties to this connection. He's treated as, like, normal, like Rena was, because she used to live there. But Tomitake gets... Battler, please don't. I don't need...
in your ear. The fuck?
I'm sorry, I'll pay attention. I'll stop talking and pay you back attention. I missed you too, Battler.
It should rained.
Oh, shit, okay. But, like, because Rena lived there, but she left, and then she came back.
You can pause the game, you know.
Is he saying anything important?
I don't know. You got annoyed with you weren't listening, so.
I'm sorry, Battler. I'll read you from now on, okay? How dare I try to think about the video game where the space was. And inside the uneasy space was a girl. Oh, is it time to see the start of this episode? Hey, Rika. Oh my goodness gracious. What the fuck is wrong with your proportion? What is wrong with your feet?
4 years old now?
Look, I get that she's younger, but...
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Just like tiny, like, yeah.
Those feet, those aren't feet, those are stuff. That's what fucking Aegis has for feet. And
Yeah.
like her head,
Yeah,
like her head's literally like a bobblehead. Like that should crush her entire body.
yeah, her neck cannot support that.
No, she just fucking, she stands up, but she just so long-legged. Okay, calling for action as the girl sitting there with drowsy gaze has a half asleep. Hey Rika, give me this class so much I can only stand there dumbfounded for a moment, trapped in such a surreal environment. If I stepped inside, who knew what kind of oafish noises I would accidentally make? I couldn't be disturbed in this girl's slumber like that. Having thought this, I gave up on entering the shed. It's just a sleeping kid, so why was I so worked about it? Because you're in enemy territory? Finally, this girl to all of us, as a married couple, was the very image of our ideal child. At the birth examination hospital, we still don't know sure what our child's gender was. But we could tell if the boy or girl was in the end, depending on whether or not we can get an image of their genitalia. There was, of course, no guarantee that it was a girl, but things their way, the possibility was high. Even so,
What's
you.
pretty yapping about it then?
I miss. You know what? I'm starting to miss being inside Keiichi's mind. Cause I felt like he would spiral and repeat the same things, but the information in question, the things in his mind was a little more on topic. He feels like he's reading factoids to me sometimes, as you know.
As you know.
Someone has taken my deal and made some small adjustments. It wasn't something unpleasant. Even so, I felt like I was selling her just by looking at her like that. Let's not talk about the 4-year-old like that. She had a maximum of divine air about her. Don't use the word divine air. Let's not give her any ideas. Hey, Rika.
The fucking chompers on that.
Wrong. Well, I don't know if you can see him all or his white. Woke up all of a sudden. I didn't mean to peep. But locking eyes with the girls that just woken up like this somehow made me feel like I was playing a prank on her. I just threw a pie in her face. I'm sorry, everybody came flustered. So thing, I had my spare pie on me. The girls broke out, no cried out.
Me.
Hi, Rika. Meep. A character on a show with puppets. The orange hair. Oh, Beaker.
Huh.
The one of those great kids still. I want to prove I wasn't a sussy person. I just wanted in kind. Don't say me.
Me.
Oh,
Me.
it's
Me?
cringe.
Me?
Stop it.
Me.
Girl stare at me dubiously. what a
Me.
dubious creature.
The dubious little creature. Beginning of the mischief. This is no good.
Ugh. The beast is mnemonic in
Mnemonic.
nature. Shit, that applies here. Well, I wouldn't be surprised. It's good to know that Rika's sense of fashion has not at all evolved in the next 6 years.
No, yeah.
Same.
Same fucking outfit.
Suspicious. She definitely thought I was suspicious.
Me.
Me?
Meep.
Daisuke only in the fucking vocal booth.
Okay, okay. I know how to communicate with her. Nipa!
Like, that's my word.
She pulls out a gun. Go for interrogating son Oishi.
怪しいものじゃないんだ。
Hinamizawa word.
Akasaka,
私は
don't say that out loud. Damn it, she actually did say it.
Oh god, no.
ニパ
Nipa?
Nipa?
Say his cold expression suddenly blossomed into a smile once. As that one that's infected me. Oh no, he's been charmed by Rika's cuteness. So when Chandler's child to me, it was like a face created just as Sky this child gave. This girl smile was like, Nipa! Probably want to make it refer to favor and fine. That's right, this is the kid's form of communication. Please don't say Nipa. Yeah, people familiar what you just said was a romantic form of mutual understanding.
ニパ
Me pa.
Nipa! Girlfriend hit it.
Oh, fuck, yeah, fuck.
Me pa.
ニパ
Nipa! Well, this was interesting in its own way. What am I doing with my life? It's not working angels. This girl's definitely one of them. Or maybe it's a work of demons. Who knows? Pray my own children will soon be born. Will we grow up to be like this girl? Strangely gentle mum was finally brought to the end by the arrival of the car. The older person waved at me from the driver's seat. A dry smile plastered on their face.
どうも、こんにちは。遅れて申し訳ないことです。昨日お電話くださった観光の方ですかね。
あ、はい。
お待たせして申し訳ねえ。いや、野良でちょいと遅れましてね。したらと、お乗りくださいな。天気もまんた崩れそうだから、ちゃけちゃけご案内しますよ。
天気ですか？
ああ、ここいらは崩れると早いよ。
Does it?
まあ、夕立になるかもな。そうなったら、ほんと写真撮るところじゃなくなるでしょう。ほら、
In the
乗って
exact
乗って
right spot in the world to be the full force of every form of season.
Me.
Yeah, true.
Turning around, the girl was standing right behind me with an intriguing expression. Body language somehow reminded me of a stray cat. Please, Please stop comparing this girl to a cat. It scares
あ
me.
れ
Particularly
リカちゃ
like
んじゃねえ
the
ですか
eastern
あ
coast
り
of
がたや
Japan.
Yeah.
ありがたや
Nipa. Girl named Rika with an immaculate smile and an old man praising her while rubbing her prayer beads in his hand. That's not weird at all. I didn't realize he was rubbing his actual prayer beads. So yeah, they all do revere her as a literal fucking god. Game to sightseeing Hinamizawa.
村を観光したい若者なのです
Rika, hi. Please get out of my face.
まあね
It's not that I don't
この村
trust
の
you.
自然がとても貴重だ
It's
と
that
聞
I
いたん
don't
で
trust you.
ぜひカメラに収めたいと思ったんだよ私はこう見えてもとっても写真撮影が好
What
きでね
what reason has this girl given
富
you
田
to
家
not
2
trust
号な
her?
のです
富竹
Do you want some plum juice?
牧野僕も一緒に行ってはいけませんで
Is
す
it
か
plum juice or is it dried plums?
Dried plums.
Rika
and
様が来
whatever
て
the
も
fuck.
面白いことなんか何もないですよ
It sounded
レカ様は
disgusting
境内
every
で
single
マ
time
リ
she
遊びでも
described
して
it.
てくださいな
ね
Simply displeased expression creeped across Rika-chan's face. Being able to show one's emotions honestly on their face was a privilege young children had.
もしお差し支えなければこの子も連れて行ってあげてください
Oh, dried plum black tea.
Dried plum black tea, right? What the fuck are you on, Burnt? She clung to me again.
And getamono.
Not bad at all. I want this girl to call me Papa. I wait for your own daughter to be born for you because it's gonna be one of those guys. Those like Maze Hughes.
Maze Hughes.
FMA.
Oh.
Look at
yeah.
my face with my daughter. She's so cute.
勝たなあかんとレカ様はダメだ言うても聞かんしな知ったらんと己くだせささレカ様も
The man descended from the driver's seat and opened up the sliding door in the van, which it called Onigafuchi Italian Town Council stenciled on the side. Rika-chan brushed me aside, drove in the seat, and began bouncing up the right away. Seemed like she was thoroughly enjoying the bouncy springs.
かんれレカ様そんじゃお客さんが座れねえですよやだこらレカ様
Ha, girls are nice. I wonder if my child will play around like this too. I don't know. It was written that guys are raising a child that you shouldn't dote on them. Kids are kids, so you don't raise them strictly without spoiling them.
ふかふかでバインバインでニパ
ニパ
Definitely going to be a terrible father. What happened? Poppins the child is Satoko.
そんじゃお客さん風景の綺麗そうなとこで適当
Griffin,
に
is
ご案
there
内し
an
ます
age
よ
gap between Rika and Satoko?
No.
Okay.
Like so.
Because I know Satoko,
Image. Yeah.
her birth dad's no longer around.
Right.
They didn't say he died, did he?
More like he just wasn't around.
And so, like, theoretically,
Ever.
I could see, like, you know, if it really dedicates more to the job than his wife, I could see that, you know, that causes a lot of divorces. Like,
What, being dedicated to his wife more than...
No, the other way around.
dedicated to his job, yeah.
His cop job over his wife.
Yeah.
That caused a lot of voice. So, I could see that divorce happening. I'm just like, it's the only thing that's really, like... Because, like, this kid's gotta be someone important, right? Right.
Which kid?
The kid that's
Yeah.
about to be born from Yuki.
Oh, Akasaka's kid?
Yes.
I mean, it's Akasaka's child.
So there gonna be no relevance to the plot whatsoever?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. You've played the fucking visual novel, son of a bitch.
I don't fucking know.
Nope, go.
お昼は食べましたかいね
ええ
It's been so long since I read this, I don't remember any details.
そんですか
Faker.
では参りましょうかね
ひなみざわ観光に出発なのですよわーいなのです
と君はリカちゃんでいいのかい
そうなのですよフルでリカと言いますです もう繰り上がりの足し算とかもできますですよ。
ああ、そうなの。それは、すごいな。
お指とかは折ってませんですよ。ちゃんと暗算でできますですよ。
But it's just like fun, the fact it was just too cute. Supports and emphasis about being alone in my enemy territory. I've been evaporating like it all there. I'm at least feeling a little thankful that I met this
じ
girl.
ゃあ出発しましょうかいね。Hinamizawa大自然ウォッチング。
The man stepped down on the gas with a great deal of gusto. Please don't stand on that bridge. Hi, Rika. Nipa! A man who was apparently named Makino, or as I like to call him, Kino, was the same Kino that's listed in the auditor of the Ordinary Fuchi Guardians. Showed me around places that were breathtaking, even though I wasn't here for sightseeing and couldn't help but be impressed. First of all, this was different from the simple scenery of the city. The scenery had a charming village like this, no matter how mundane it seemed to villagers, had a tranquil appeal to it. At first, I was only releasing the shutter part of my tourist sack, but midway through I found myself taking pictures out of pure interest. Tourist traps have their own unique allure to them, but this was nothing like that here. Especially captivating the unspoiled nature of this place. If it wasn't a whole uproar over the dam, I would want to bring Yuki with me some other time. I wanted to breathe in this fresh air as well, show her the rejuvenated verdant scenery before, you know, it becomes full of volcanic gas.
こんなのが面
That's
白い
at
ので
least
すか？
5 years even
赤
down the
坂は
line.
変な人なのです。
いや、こういう円筒状の郵便ポストなんて、今はとても貴重だよ。どことなく漂うノスタルジックな雰囲気は、渋いと思わないかな。
Hinamizawa は楽しいですか？
ん？まあ、楽しいよ。退院したら、ぜひ家内を連れてもう一度来たいよ。その時には生まれている子供も一緒にね。今は出産を控えて入院しているんだ。予定日がもうすぐでね。
Damn dude, did I ask?
君みたいな可愛い女の子だといいんだけど。
お客さんはもうすぐおめでたですかいね。そんないけねえよ。奥さん放り出してこんなとこに遊びに来てちゃ。
So I'm sure they're lost for words. This is exactly how Makino said. There was no good reason for a man who was waiting for his wife to give birth to be playing around idly in this place. Did I slip up?
まあ、ひなみ沢への旅行は前々からの予定だったんで、妻の家族が付き添ってくれているから
I'm a terrible
大丈夫だ
husband.
し。
Ah.
こんな年前から予定してたんなら大自然ウォッチングもしかめ間に合わんとかいね。いやそんだったらこんな
Rika,
窮
can you
屈な思い
please
させ
stop
んと
looking at me like that?
綺麗な観光バスで回れたのに。
Griffin. Griffin. Oh, he wants to talk to his wife. Oh
Yes.
no. 'Cause she's just
Yeah.
looking at me.
Yeah,
Like,
you're just staring.
Straight at me. Her eyes are bearing deep into my soul. Thank you.
じゃあ
Oh.
There's more
最
eye
後
to
の
body
一
right there
番
now.
景色のいいとこさ案内しましょうかね。
Slightly before the evening, sun was still burning brightly, but a cool breeze had begun to mix it in itself into the air. Before Hinamizawa, Rika-chan was just about done.
一番景色のいいところですか？
そんなリカちゃま境内からの景色さを置いて他にはありませんやね。
And that Rika-chan smiled even more.
では赤坂を僕のお家へご招待なのです。
リカちゃんのお家って。
神社ですよ。古で神社高台にありましてね。景色さ見られるんですよ。
フルで 神社。
The girl who called Furude Shrine her home, Rika. If I remember correctly, her full name was Rika Furude. You don't say! Oh. This one was Zaki family to hold the actual power. It was still one of the old houses that had held some authority. And more important than that right now, Furude Shrine. Remember correctly what she had told me. With the grounds of the Furude Shrine, there was the offices of the Onigashouchi Guardians. Since the land around Furude Shrine were private property, the police couldn't set there heedlessly. Furude Shrine, where even Oishi couldn't simply set foot into. The main base of the operations. I know. You're giving us the opportunity to enter the belly of the beast. You're gonna ask for more.
楽しみです。ぜひお願いします。
じゃあ酒々参りましょうかね。天気も少し怪しいですからな。
Thank you for closing your eyes, Rika. The sky had become overcast. It would be odd if the rain started soon. The cicadas are trying to finish the daily allotment of chirps before the evening cried out even more fervently.
A lot easier chapter.
Yeah. Rain stopped in the shrine's parking lot. Also parked there with numerous other vans with loudspeakers mounted on top of them to act as makeshift propaganda vehicles.
Thought about this as having a parking lot.
I know. I was like, I had the exact same thought as he was like, this is a parking lot for the homeland last. No Ishiro-sama's anger. The slogan is similar kind. They gave a feeling that even without using loudspeakers, there was enough here to overwhelm any onlookers. Vertical banners were erected in various places. Contents of those banners were similar. All objections against the dam, or crude insults towards the government. There was a horizontal banner, placards, and on and so on and so forth. They proclaimed with a doubt this was the headquarters of Onigashouchi Guardians. For Rika-chan, however, this hectic place was also her home.
着きましたのですよ。
Personal space,
ただいま
Rika.
なのです。
Personal space. Rika-chan crawled over my lap and exited the vehicle first. Makina had noticed I was looking at the protest banners.
神社はダム反対運動の事務所も兼ねてましてね。こんな風景もあんたらには反安保闘争みてえで懐かしいでしょ。
Clearly, movements against government policies, movement that bordered the terrorist activity, were one at a time commonplace, if only in order to gain more global attention. Students holding out lecture halls, sprawling with the wide scrawls that charged in. It was an age where wasting one youth like that was widely considered a road to glory. It was slightly before my time.
私は別に活動家ではありませんので、普通に学び、普通に卒業しました。国の政策に、あのような暴力や立てこもりで対抗しようというのには、私は同意できません。
はあ、あんた、それはそれで
Why would you
立
say
派な
that?
意見さんお持ちだね。
政策に意見したかったら、同じ意見の政治家に投票するか、自ら政治の世界に飛び込み、正当な手
You're
続
so
きを持って
funny, Akasaka.
意見を主張するべきであると思っ
Spoken like
てい
a
ます。
true
それが
cop.
民主政治の原点です。それに、暴力で挑戦するなど、あってはならないと思います。
The youngins have some fine beliefs. Saw that feeling of respect reflected in Makino's gaze. Moment, something tugged at my sleeve. No, I would murder!
赤坂が何を言っているのか全然わからないのですよ。
Rika-chan, feeling like she was the only one who didn't understand the conversation, had a look of displeasure on her face. The expression was also charming, I had to keep it from grinning like an idiot. Sasa said that father wants to spoil his daughter rotten. I think I understood that feeling very well.
ごめんね。リカちゃんには難しい話だったね。日本は平和の国だから、自分の言いたいことは平和的に訴えなきゃいけない。暴力で訴えてはいけない。ということさ。
No matter how much to explain, the girl was just boasting about being able to carry digits over when adding things properly wouldn't understand. Probably wasn't something to talk about in front of Rika-chan anyway.
では赤坂、
I don't like that face.
僕たちの村はどうやったらダムに沈まなくなるのですか？
Oh no, she's radicalized at age 4. Even regretting my careless words, it was too late now. Here I was at the main headquarters of the organization telling them the way of doing things was illegal. Preaching the violence was not the answer. Complicated feeling mixed itself with respect to Makino's gaze. This was then I finally realized I fucked up. That was an soul who would argue that what I was saying wasn't correct. Using violence to get one's way is something everyone knew that you shouldn't be proud of. However, right now, Hinamizawa was protecting me that couldn't be overcome with peaceful means alone. Legality of Hinamizawa Dam Project, through the efforts of various propaganda campaigns enacted by Oniga Fuji Guardians, has been called into question. If they further strengthen their campaign, they might be able to suspend or change construction plans. But that was the most a possibility. If the government proceeded with the construction as planned, it wouldn't be long before it was placed at the bottom of a lake. If it wasn't for the unrestrained resistance of residents of Hinamizawa, this place might have already been underwater.
僕たちはここでしか生きていけないのです。都会では生きていけないのです。
The words of the remarkable young girl were all too accurate, carrying with them screens of hearts in the minds of residents of Hinamizawa. Of course, there was nothing I could say to respond to that. Couldn't respond to Makino and Rika-chan's heavy words with silence.
すみません。よそ者が気安く言えるような問題ではなかったですね。謝罪します。
Makino wasn't sure how to reply for a while, could only laugh pointlessly.
お客人たちのようなよそに住んでる方々には関係ねえことです。Hinamizawaさん気に入ってくださったんなら、お客人のお友達みんなにもHinamizawaさん素晴らしいところだって宣伝してください。そういうのが何十年何百年と広がっていけば、この村さダム底に沈めるなんてふざけた計画もやがてはついえるんですかね。
He followed that with a smile and said, "Please don't think much of it." Makino let me not to worry whether the really struck a good fortune. Being infatuated with the idea of making friends with this little girl made me completely forget my apprehension of being in enemy territory. Being reminded this right before I was going to step foot into their headquarters might have been a good thing. But I just exchanged in the middle of their offices. If there was a short-tempered youth in there that might have come at me. Thinking how extreme they were in the worst case, my life could have been in danger. Seemed like I looked despondent at the moment. Makino, thinking he had said something wrong, became flustered trying to think way to improve my mood.
本当に軽率なことを言いました。本当にすみませんでした。
そんなねお気にされないでください。
今日案内してもらった村のあちこちはどこもとても美しく素晴らしい場所ばかりでした。もう一度来たいと心底思わされました。そんな美しい村がダムの湖底に沈むことになれば必死の戦いになるのもわかります。
So I managed to use my despondent look to change the topic to my favor. After a bit, Makino returned to his usual high spirits. He didn't believe I was completely sympathized with his point of view.
そうそう。そんな話はこれくらいにしましょう。本当にとても景色さいいところがあるんです。
行きましょうですよ、赤坂。
Rika-chan, seemingly happy to be free from all the boring, gloomy adult talk, bounded up the stone steps. There was no real need to run, but in order to catch up with her, I also darted up the steps. There were several tents belonging to the town council erected on the shrine grounds. Inside the tents were several folding tables and chairs. A number of old town council members were living things up come with the chit-chat. They weren't saying anything incendiary like the dam project must be destroyed. It was just a relaxed, idle chit-chat between local geezers. It was normal sort of calming scenery. At the entrance of the shed that looked like a meeting place, there was a large sign erected with Oniga Fuji Guardians headquarters written in bold brush strokes. That was their base of operations. To be honest, it was a bit of a letdown. If you ask what I've been imagining, this was a bit embarrassing, but I thought of something much more dramatic. It had like dark lightning with barbed wire fences and barricades. The first impression of the place was completely different from that. It looked like a simple backwater town hall. It didn't look like anything other than that exactly. Well, folks were chatting away noticed Rika-chan's presence.
リカちゃまじゃないの。もう子供はお家に帰る時間だよ。
ここは僕のお家なのですよ。
The girl was cautious and move on. Angelic could tell this Rika girl was loved by everyone.
牧野さん、
Who
そ
the
の
fuck
人
are you? You have
電
a
話をくれ
portrait.
た観光の人は
Oh,
なん
yeah.
です
Oh,
よ。
that's the mayor.
It's the mayor. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mayor Kumiyoshi.
Uh-oh.
I got a portrait. Oh.
Why are you dressed like that?
Hmm?
What is with this outfit? I like how her face looks exactly the same.
Yeah. No changes to perfection.
Why is the dress so much tighter on the remake? Why? Why did they draw it like this?
I don't know.
It looks
It's
weird.
こちら村長さんにHinamizawaのKumiyoshi村長さん。
He smiled brightly, but there was no mistaking he would be scary if he got angry about it. Look at things, his old man was the president of the Onagafushi Guardians. Another than Kumiyoshi, yeah!
ようこそ南沢へ。いかがでしたか？静かでゆっくりしたところでしょう。
ええ、今日一日美しい場所をいくつも堪能させていただきました。貴重な機会をお与えくださったことを感謝します。
ふう。
I mean, it's Kumiyoshi. Look at his side
今
eye.
時の若い方なのに、また真摯な方だね。
喜一郎、赤坂に見晴らしのいいところを案内したいのですよ。
And the formalities between myself and the mayor had gone on for too long. Rika-chan butted into our conversation. For her to call the mayor by his first name felt like it was a little strange, but none of the villagers seemed to mind. Girl of the fruit of the household and 3 families, she was probably different than the average villager. Tougher than the rest of them.
赤坂、こっちなのですよ。
Waiting for me was a magnificent view.
これは
Oh, hey, it's like the overhead shot of
すごい。
Hinamizawa.
Hinamizawa that we see.
Oh, we definitely look down on the village.
I don't know if
the
you've
best
seen this.
Yes, we have. When Keiichi was sad after he couldn't find Satoko and Rika.
Okay,
He and Rena had their conversation here.
okay.
For Don, we'll be able to show everything. There's a way to explain it. We only want to be able to put into words. This is such a breathtaking, spectacular view that I struggle to find comparison. While it's left awestruck, I'm going to stand there and wonder. Cool breeze helped abate the heat rushing through my body. Excuse me. That comfortable station also left me speechless. Rika-chan, who had been holding onto my sleeve the entire time, spoke.
僕の一番のお気に入りの場所なのですよ。
So basically, the river to the right would rise when they flooded the place, right?
Yeah, that's the river that they want to flood.
Okay. And then basically the entire it's because the entire town's inside a valley.
湖底に沈むことになったなんて
So it's perfectly cut out
信
for
じられないよ。
a body of water to run through it.
Hmm.
I only Rika-chan could hear it. I regretted it as soon as I did. Those words were all too cruel. But Rika-chan didn't let them cast a cloud on her expression. She replied with a smile.
沈みませんよ。ダム計画なんて必ずなくなっちゃいますのです。
It was just like a little girl to say something like that. There was no basis for her saying so. Just her wish.
赤坂はこの村が沈んでしまうと思っていますか？
沈んでほしくなんかないよ。
Knew how important the dam was. Knew that it was necessary. Is it? You just want to recognize the sacrifices that would be made. I've agreed with the action in general, but couldn't agree with some of the details. But it was meant that this girl's beloved scene room be taken away from her. Might be able to object to the dam. Might be able to ignore the interest of the nation, development of Japan, and all for the sake of one girl's smile. Not really much of your minutes, but... How sentimental of me.
沈みませんよ。ダムの計画はもうすぐなくなりますですから。
Her words weren't as hopes and dreams, but sent with a hint of resolve. That she was talking about an unchangeable, predetermined outcome. Surely as the sun rising in the east.
もうすぐなくなる？
Wanting to ask her why she believed that, I turned around.
はい。なくなりますのですよ。
どうしてそう言い切れるんだい？
それはなのです。
She seemed to want to answer, but so was unable to find the right words. She swallowed back what she was about to say.
赤坂が何をしてもしなくても、ダム計画は今年で終わりになってしまうのです。もう決まっていることなのですよ。
That was a lie. Something like that had already been decided, and they want to go Fuji Guardians, so no reason to continue existing. You know, ignore that part where no matter what Akasaka does, like, she's on to you, clearly. If the damn project was cancelled, we feel much more relaxed around here. This village, though, could probably be called relaxed. For evidence of that, I just remember how changed the atmosphere was at the checkpoint or the bus stop. Villagers with a misplaced resolve were still fighting. And this girl, even knowing the villagers' grim resolve, already declared their victory. Villagers thrown themselves into endless war, and this optimistic girl who said they already won. The contrast was somehow strange.
どうしてそう思うんだい？何か確信があるなら私に教えてくれないかい？
Rika-chan stayed silent for a while, seemingly choosing what to say.
だって、
だって
Because it looked like she was lost on whether she should continue or not. As if she was troubled on whether it was okay for her to say it, that kind of expression.
決まっていることなのです。他に言いようがないのですよ。
決まっているって言ったって。
Really just like a little girl to say something like that. Couldn't believe it was actually true. She's the only one saying such things with confidence. My real mission that I forgot about during this funful day resurfaced at the back of my mind. The kidnapping of the minister's grandson. Had the only got Fuji Guardians kidnapped the minister's grandson already succeeded in negotiating the cancellation of the dam project. Did Kimiyoshi actually already know that and was just plain dumb? Was that what this girl was really telling me?
赤坂、
Yeah. The girl called out my name suddenly. Please, can you get away from my face a little bit, Rika? Before you change
東京へ帰れ。
expression like that, yeah. Huh? I wasn't that surprised at sudden command. Ever since I came to this village, I never once mentioned I was from Tokyo. Well, based on my accent, she might be able to guess where I was from. Yeah, you should be freaking out a little bit more, Akasaka, because she knows. Probably the sudden complete change of her demeanor.
あなたはさっさと東京に帰った方がいい。でないとひどく後悔することになる。
Oh no,
Is that
Griffin.
familiar voice?
That voice is bringing back memories. Sleeps and suddenly dragging me over to show me this wonderful view, but it's Battler and Birdcast. There's no way she can have been replaced with a doppelganger when I wasn't looking. Don't say that word. I'm gonna sleep this entire time. It's not how this girl was someone other than Rika-chan. These others they keep on talking about, they keep treating them as literal different persons. Only in a different voice. And I would eventually regret coming to this village from the bottom of my heart.
それがあまりにもみすぼらしくて気の毒な姿だから今のうちから警告してあげているのです。
どうして私が後悔することになると。
いちいちうるさいな。
Couldn't believe that I was hearing such cold words come from Rika-chan's mouth. Just couldn't believe it. Was somebody impersonating her using ventriloquism or something? Thinking that I wanted to take a look around, but a girl's gaze had me pinned down, making me unable to move.
あなたの親はあなたが赤信号の横断歩道の真ん中にいるとき
Who taught you
ど
how
う
to
して
speak
危
like
ない
this?
の
You're
か
4 years
全
old.
部説明し終えるまであなたの手を引っ張らないの？引っ張るでしょ。まず歩道まで連れ戻してからなぜ危険なのかを解くでしょう。つまりはそういうこと。
Girl looks like I spent time with Rika would not speak like that. She would speak with cuteness befitting her age, with brief childless remarks expressing her emotions honestly. You definitely wouldn't speak with such pointed words.
警告はした。勘違いしないでほしいのは、私があなたを嫌いだからこういうことを言ってるわけじゃないってこと。死んでもいい人に危険なんかを教える必要はないのだし。
君は誰だ？リカちゃんじゃない。
That smile. Since I accused her of not being Nika-chan, she let a strange, quiet giggle. It was a laugh not befitting of a child. Her— oh my god, is it actually her? Possessed by something. Her change was as tonal, complete. Was Nika-chan being attacked by some terrifying phenomenon? What type of sentence is that? Psychic attack, go! Nika-chan is acting strangely. Somebody fucking help me from this 4-year-old girl. Seeing I yelled, turned to where the mirror was. Immediately realized he was looking at us with a smile. That's right, to him it looked like nothing more than me and Nika-chan fooling around. He didn't notice that there was something terrifying happening to her.
Akasaka no kowagari.
The girl honestly grasped what I was afraid. Noticing that this called me a coward, she laughed again. The cackling girl approached me in a strange manner while still laughing, lost her balance, and fell flat on her face. Yeah, fuck you, Burn. You're only 4 years old. You have no power here. That was her, right? Like, that had to be actually her.
God.
I need to see that.
I love the anime. Oh, I need to look that up, yeah.
Afterwards, you look around, let's say the brain fish and catch her father's face. You gotta be kidding me. Was she making fun of me? That was a way of acting. So as I had to be possessed by something, she lost her memories of what happened.
冗談だろ、リカちゃん。
Me.
I don't know what Rika heard me or not. She just cried out like that I was questioning herself.
お客人、リカちゃまもお茶が入りま
Yes,
したよ。
please! Any word but here right now.
塩大福もあるからにぜひ食ってきんさいな。
Old lady was wearing a smock, was waving it energetically from the entrance of the office. How can he changed?
はーいなのです。
A carefree smile. Familiar smile, the one that belonged to the bottom of my ideal daughter. A hint of a creepy girl that was just spouting sinister words had vanished.
ほら、リカちゃま。手を洗ってきんさいね。バッチおててにゃ食わせるまんじゅうはありんせんね。ちゃんと洗いますですよ。
Bye, Rika.
Okay.
He gets on with vigor, running off to the washing station that was along the side of the road. She stopped halfway, turning around to call me.
早く来ないから、僕は赤坂の分までおまんじゅうが食べられてホクホクなのです。お手手を洗わない人はおまんじゅうが食べられないのですよ。
No matter how you look at it, it was Rika-chan. Those words, she said to him, "Damn bitch, you only known her for like 5 hours. Calm down."
ほんで、お客人、大人なんだからお手本を示してやってください
That
な。
is the most stereotypical old woman voice I have ever heard in my life. Remember this is lined up behind Rika-chan at the lost station. Splish splash. Tend on washing her hands properly like she probably learned at school.
みー、間違っていますか？
間違いって。
僕のお手手の洗い方です。金シールを4個しかもらったことないです。僕はお手手を洗うのがきっと下手なのですよ。
間違ってなんかないよ。それだけしっかり洗えてれば十分だよ。
それだけではダメなのですよ。赤坂、ちゃんとたわしを使って爪の間の赤も落とさないと金シールはもらえないのです。
うん、リカちゃんは真面目で偉いな。
2パ
に褒められましたのです。
Look at Rika-chan.
There she is.
That was that sinister girl.
リカちゃん、さっきのあれ
Why
は、
would you ask her straight out, you fucking idiot?
さっきリカちゃんは私に、東京へ
Why,
帰れって。
dude? Don't you not know how
So we got
magic
out.
works? Are you stupid?
言いましたのですか？
That's a loss for words. I never believe something as a cult could ever happen. Like I never believe that Rika-chan be possessed by a strange girl and said those eepy things.
リカちゃんが、確かにそう言ったよ。
Stop pushing it.
めー。
Expression told me that she told me that. Despite my saying so, she had no fucking idea. She wasn't playing dumb. She was actually did not know. Exactly what was that just now? Just as Rika-chan had a look of confusion crept across my face. Two of us looking behind like no idea what's going on must have certainly been a humorous sight to behold. I gotta get out of this town. While partaking in tea and snacks, I was showing the propaganda film shot by the Guardians that highlighted their resistance efforts. You want to see a propaganda film? Sure. Got nothing better to do with my life. I was transfixed at Rika-chan, heard those stories countless times before, and was nodding off. Eventually, Rika-chan noticed I was staring at her. She smiled above her eyes. Dude, you've only known her for a day. Stop acting like you know her. Fear and Rika-chan listened to passing time, but nobody can forget what had happened. Eventually, it grew dark. The mayor said they prepared dinner, but I said I would come again tomorrow and took my leave. I returned to the hotel and filed my regular report with the section chief.
そうですか。では、また明日もぜひいらっしゃい。お電話さくれれば、すぐに迎えを出しますんでね。
ご好意感謝します。ぜひ明日も遊びに来ようと思います。
ねえ、さしてあげてくださいな。あんた、リカちゃまに大層気に入られたみたいだしね。
赤坂は明日も来ますですか？明日は5次元で終わりですから、3時くらいに来てくれると嬉しいのですよ。
He's coming in. So, there wasn't a trace of that evil aura. Then what happened next? All that might have ended up nothing other than my hallucination. Think about it logically. It was about it through the household. One of the three families had taken liking to me. This is a strong foothold for my investigation from here on out. You know, the fact that she just threatened me. Reason to visit him is off. When I treat that little incident as a figment of imagination, having this girl as embodiment of my ideal daughter grow so attached to me wasn't a bad idea either. I can see no way this possibly backfiring on you, Asakasa. Sister Joe, the daily of the Omega Fuji Guardians, and the mayor and the other important members of the Alliance welcome me with open arms. That was a great turn of events. However, I still felt uneasy. Getting back to the hotel, I forced down an almost painfully cold beer until I couldn't clear my mind. The shock from that incomprehensible, strange incident continued to torment me. Rika! I miss Erica. Alright, please give me like an easy amount of hints. Okay, sure, why not?
Let me see.
The terrifying shrine girl met with someone's adorable daughter.
Ha.
The sound in the car grew closer, followed by the sound of barking as the engine cut out. At the moment up until now, his lackadaisical footsteps grew divisive as the man in the room dashed up the wall beside the window, carefully peered outside. It was his comrade's car, even though he didn't relax his guard. Eventually, the sound of footsteps approached the door. Thump. Thump, 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 thump. It was the passcode.
帰ってきたね。開けちょくれな。
So this is where they're keeping the kid.
ああ、お疲れ。今開ける。
Locks were undone, the door opened, a man appeared in his arms laden with swollen plastic grocery bags. The bags in his hand had 7 marks written on them, with bread and milk and cartons able to glimpse within. The contents of those bags were then spread out over a sheet on the floor.
カップラーメン買ってきちょん。お湯沸かせな。小僧。ん？ずっと寝てる。手がかからなくて助かるよ。うんこ垂れるときは騒ぐけどな。漏らさせんな。 練習は万一の時、やばいって。わかってるよ。猿グツワは定期的にチェックんな。外れてもまずいん。きつくも締め付けちゃあん。窒息させたら意味がなん。わかってるって。あれ、携帯コンロのガス管頼まなかった？もうガスねえよ。聞いてねえ。だは。
Idiot.
マジかよ。ついてくれよ。くそ、くそ。
Right on the portable stove, he spoke together with delight. Sensing that the man went by supplies, let out a deep sigh. With a backwards glance at the sight, began to walk to the corner of the room. Cannot boy sprawled out on the sheet that was spread out on the floor.
小僧、元気かいね。
Of course, the man didn't assume the kid was able to hear that question. It was because the boy's ears were plugged, and the eyes and ears were covered by packing tape. Also, his mouth was gagged with a thin, twisted towel. Because of that, the boy was able to close his mouth properly. His cheeks sticky with his own saliva. Of course, that wasn't the only reason. Both his arms were tied tightly behind his back with a leather belt.
今んところ順調らし。命の心配はない。お前のじいさんがしぶりよったん。耳たぶの一つも切り落とさなきゃならんかったんけ。やらんくて済んで助かりよんよ。本家はこうと決めたら鬼やんね。どんな残酷なこと命令するかも想像つかん。その本家が小僧に傷一つつけるな言うてんから、とにかく順調なんだろんな。大臣はダム計画を撤回で水面下工作。Hinamizawaダム計画は無期凍結へ。小僧の解放はいつ頃になるんだろうな。早く一服したいもんだぜ。本家が決着のタイミング測ってるらしい。いつになるかはあらんが、近いうちやんな。よかったな、小僧。もうじき解放されるぞ。
Men didn't know the voice was heard by the boy. I don't know how you could hear the sleep to escape his heart. The boy got out, like, unscathed,
それよ、
right?
ガスをどうするんね。ラー
The
メン
boy
食
did
え
get out
よ。
unscathed, if memory
ガ
serves.
ス切れたなら言うてえな、もう。
Right. Yeah. He was recovered.
Oh.
Oh.
Did I just see Mion and EDA in that right one?
Yes.
The weather forecast predicted it wouldn't rain at all this week. It's not that I hate sunny. Oh my god, no, it's the person who ponders a lot. I hate sunny days or anything. When every day is the same, unchanging sunny weather. However, anybody would long for a cloud of rain or two. Days of children. It's simply clear skies for a week, a month, a year. Anybody would long for a rain cloud or two. Weather specialists said that it's impossible to carefully scrutinize a large quantity of past data, so it'd be likely the forecast to be wrong. I knew as much. But even then, there was an occasional day where I was hoping it would be wrong, and I stared at the clear blue sky. Was I being mischievous and hoping so? Waited, while feeling almost suffocated by the boring blue sky, undisturbed by a single cloud. If you die from that suffocating feeling, then the population of Earth probably would increase to this point. In other words, the only person who was being suffocated by this was me. And so, I welcome the summer evenings where not even the weather forecast could predict a shower. To explain it like this, would you understand a bit more how I feel? No. Let's say that tonight's dinner was going to be curry rice. I have not had curry rice. When we called down to the dinner table, I was waiting for you instead with eggplant and bell pepper stir fry. This is just on your mother's whim, by the way. Be delighted by such whimsy. I don't like eggplants or bell peppers, but still, I'll be delighted. The fact that the pre-established routine for a curry rice has been broken would be amusing. You picked the weirdest of analogies. Time to eat curry rice. If for one night, that was the change to eggplant and bell pepper stir fry. There's no way you could enjoy that chance happening. I like being consistent with my food choices. I hate pre-established routines. I do. I hate when things are all decided beforehand. Okay, not exactly like that. I have no love for boredom. No matter how trivial. I decided the week starting today was going to be clear skies. But the weather forecast decided upon it, so the god of weather also must feel obliged to do so. But who's to say a rain cloud might just not show up one day on a whim? It's something that nobody can say for sure, because the thought remains in this world, a creature such as myself continue living without being suffocated. Tomorrow will probably be a hot and clear day. However, I'm the only one that knows that predetermined fate, even with a but Slim 1% chance. Sometimes changes. Hoping for that 1%, I hung upside down weather charms on my sunlit eavesdrops. They were unexpected things in life to happen. Upon why I was hoping for it. Why was I hoping for a rain cloud? The answer was simple. Trimple. I had my fill of clear skies. And why was I hoping for a rain cloud? The answer was Shrimple. The fact that it was going to be sunny tomorrow was boring. So why was I hoping for a rain cloud? At the end, it doesn't matter whether it's rain or shines tomorrow. Because that the rain would water my heart, which would wither from boredom. Burn, if this is you, I'm gonna slap you upside the head for being so long-winded. Prefer to look for the sky. Oh no, get the diddler away from him. Her, whichever wind that is.
だいぶ血圧も良くなってきましたよ。そのお年でこれだけの回復力があるのは、いやいや、感服するばかりです。お嬢さんなら100でも200でも元気にお過ごしになれますね。
The young doctor in his medical coat said he undid the blood pressure cuff from the arm. The old woman tucked away in her futon. Oh, there she is.
Are you?
About fucking time.
わしんたいな死に損ないは早うしなんと若者の邪魔になっていけんね。
Okay, bye, word to you.
Yeah.
The old lady ordered you laughed faintly with a broad smile on her face. Turning towards the sliding door, she called out in a strong voice.
しみこさん、かたえこさんおらんね。入江先生に麦茶でも入れてやりゃな。
He put steps in the hallway, drew closer until finally the door slid smoothly open. Leo, the young girl, looked like the old lady's granddaughter.
しみこさんは今日はもう上がっちゃったよ。何かよ。
みよ、入江の先生に麦茶を入れたってんな。
うん、了解。
Shion's probably living away by this point.
Yeah.
紅茶の方がいい？
Please don't say the word black tea around me.
砂糖もミルクもたっぷり？
わしが加減するから入れんでええんね。砂糖壺とミルクも一緒に持ってきてんな。
はいはい。
The meal, and after getting a rather uninterested response, taskmaster grandmother returned to the hallway.
先生の麦茶は来客用のガラス茶碗に入れるんよ。ちゃんとお座布団もつけてな。水滴もちゃんと拭き取っとくんね。
わーってるって、うっさいな。
A tear-eyed voice wafted a reply from the down the hallway. Apathetic to when the voice was far from the usual. The old lady let her wire smile out slip across her face as she chided the girl.
しょうがないやっちゃな。叱られるうちが離んねえ、なんたく。
お嬢さん、まあ、そこまでは言わなくても、ミオンちゃんも若いなりに頑張ってますから。
あれの母親もな、しょうがないやっちゃったんね。よう似とる。
で、その母親の母親もまたそっくりなんじゃないですか？
A lady burst out laughing. Expression showed that she hadn't taken the comment the wrong way.
入江先生、申し訳ない。症状開けてもらえんけんね。風が涼しそうだわ。
Cool chirping of the Higurashi at some point started to leak through in the gap in the hallway. Irie stood up, opened the door a bit. A faint breeze breathed out the stale air that filled the room.
日中はだいぶ暑くなったように思うんですが、まだ朝夕は涼しいですね。夕べは少し肌寒いくらいでした。
そんな朝夕もまた、Hinamizawaのいいところな。
Irie applied a smile as he returned and sat on the cushion beside the old lady. Then the two of them for a little while soaking the voices at the Higurashi.
わしゃ100まで生きにせ。もうしばらくは死ねんよ。ダムの剣、きっちり蹴りつけるまでは、 勘の蓋かって収まらんわ。
国が一度決めたことを撤回するのはなかなか難しいでしょうね。
国のやることはな、いつの世も一周す回すみたいなもんね。そんでもだいぶ重いやっちゃ。
石臼ですか？
知らんねか、石臼。
Yude quickly affirmed that of course he knew what the old lady was talking about. For he knew well that audio didn't like having her stories interrupted.
国の石臼はな、なんでもゴリゴリ引いちまう。大したもんよ。でもな、簡単には回らない。重い石臼なんねな。たくさんの人間が、せーのってやって、ようやくじりじりと動き出す。そんな石臼なんよ。
Yude pursed his lips, listening quietly to what she was saying. Hey, Mion. Eventually, Mion returned with some tea laid out on the tray. Being that audio was talking in a good mood, she quietly kneeled down, laid out sets for barley and black tea, carefully not to interrupt.
だから、一度回り始めたら、簡単には止められんね。回し始める一番初めが一番重い。それが嫌だから、みんな手を休めんと、ゴリゴリ回し続けるんね。
摩擦係数の話でしょ。確かにバッチャの話、理屈はあるね。
ちゅうことはだ。何かの間違いで、突然石臼が止まっちまったら、また回すにゃどえらい力がかかる。ちゅうこったな。
確かに一度中断した計画をもう一度動かすのに必要なエネルギーはかなりのものでしょうね。
簡単には止められん石臼だけどな。一度止めれば二度とは回らん。そういう石臼よ。
石臼を止めるいい手があればいいんですがね。
Yude responded with that Mion and the old lady suddenly sunk into silence. And Yude instantly think he had said something rude, searched in small panic for the words to correct himself. But that silence wasn't the result of rude words. But what crept across Mion and the old lady's faces when tempestuous smiles. Can you two please get out of my face? Please stop laughing like that. Even serious running 88 suddenly flows, leaving him flabbergasted. Don't open your eyes. Please don't open your eyes. Just keep them closed for me. No one can go afraid. Griffin laughed with me. I was able to stand at 88 can only let out a weak laugh. 88's laugh eventually spread to Mion and the old lady. I don't know exactly where they were laughing at. The laughter left a lingering chill. No one's not laughing with the Higurashi, continued the simple, unchanging chorus. Oh, my fucking knee.
Alright.
So that was,
how about that, huh?
That was Burn Castell, right?
How about that, huh?
You're not gonna answer me, are you?
Of course not.
Look.
Well, what fun would there be in that?
It was her voice, it was her smile, it was her condescending attitude, maybe with a little more, less monotone in it.
It was certainly Yukari Tamura.
Shut the fuck up. Okay. Okay. Alright. 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 Any last words, Griffin?
No. I think I'm good. I got the anime episode pulled up, by the way, if you want to watch it after this.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Alright. Have a gay old time, y'all. Peace.